I must have sounded odd the other day at the supermarket. You see, you're Tony's therapist, so wasn't sure if it was appropriate.
How can I help you?
Oh, it's about my son. Well, both kids really. The situation with the shooting. I'm very worried about them.
Sure.
Well, it's a very serious problem. Having guns in the home. It's a societal concern. I immediately took away the firearms after the goings on at his uncle's house. And anyway, I was shrieking at my son. I said some things, horrible things, and especially after he's been trying so hard to.
How are you doing?
I'm frazzled, you know, certainly. But I'm more worried about them. You know, when they were kids, Tony and I would we'd tell it like it was. Lies. Let's just call them what they were.
So, the issue isn't just guns in the home?
Well, honestly, seeing my son in front of cameras and having to vouch for all this, and my daughter and her friends, they have to face years of the facading, and
they do, or you do?
Well, the minute I met Tony, I knew who that guy was. On our second date, he brought me and my mum a dozen roses each, and my father a $200 power drill.
Not your typical story of young love.
Well, I don't know if I loved him because of it or in spite of it. My parents were never like that. But I knew that underneath that power drill was a man with a broken heart, or worse.
And you coped with that how?
Well, I'd go to the priest, and I'd cry, and I'd say about all the things that were bad about how my husband made the money. But that was bullshit, because there are far worse criminals than my husband. But the kids, they don't decide who they're born to.
So, now what?
That's right. Now what? It's all out in the open. The whole thing. They're not in grade school anymore, and they're becoming. The longer they stay with us.
Complicit. Putting aside the moral and legal issues, clarity can't be a bad thing.
Yes. My husband was in his second coma, second night. And I told him I loved him. When was the last time I said that?
Are you afraid you aren't going to feel that way when he wakes up? Anthony tells me things have been better between